Hey, boys and girls, it's Mr. Prokop. Hope you guys are all doing well. I miss you. I know it's kind of like really weird times. You're not in school, and I know you probably think that's cool, but you're kind of missing your teachers. But Miss Davis sent me a text saying that Miss Martinez is having some of the teachers, and I miss reading books to you. So here we go. Also, I want to let you know if you're at home with your mom and dad or getting watched by grandma or grandpa, listen to them. I know things are kind of hard, but if they say you can't go to SeaWorld or the zoo or Chuck E. Cheese, there's a reason why you can't. So try to understand that. But I'm going to read you one of my favorite books. It's a big book. It's called A Friend for Little Bear. And it's by an author named Harry Horse. And when I first saw that, I go, that's not really a guy named Harry Horse. But I looked inside. There's really a guy named Harry Horse who wrote this book. So let's start. A Friend for Little Bear by Harry Horse. Little Bear lived all alone on a desert island. I wish I had something to play with, he said. A stick came floating by. Little Bear picked it out of the sea. He drew a picture in the sand. Then he drew some more. I need something else to play with, he said. He was tired of drawing pictures. You guys ever wonder why Little Bear is living on that island by himself? I never knew why.
He's quarantined.
He's quarantined. A bottle came floating by. Little Bear picked it out of the sea. He filled it up with water, then poured the water on the sand. I need a cup, said Little Bear, to pour the water into. He's being very resourceful. He's finding things to play with. Some of you might be bored right now, so. Then something spotted came floating by. Little Bear wondered what it was. See it right down there.
Mm-hmm.
It isn't a cup, he said, but he pulled it out of the sea anyway. I haven't read Upside Down in a long time, boys and girls, so give me a break here. It was a wooden horse.
Whoa.
I wonder where that horse came from. He's
Timbuktu.
out in the middle of the ocean somewhere.
Timbuktu.
The wooden horse ran round and round the island, which isn't a very big island. Little Bear ran after him. The wooden horse hid. Little Bear looked for him. They had a lovely time. Hide and seek. How fun. They drew pictures in the sand and filled the bottle again and again. They played all day long and then went to sleep under the tall palm tree. How nice. Little Bear woke up. He rubbed his eyes. Don't touch your eyes, boys and girls. Look, he cried, lots of things floating in the water. He stretched with his stick and pulled out as many as he could. I want you guys to think, if that was happening to you, would you be pulling out? He's kind of like desperate. It's kind of like people shopping at Costco right now. They're just like grabbing for anything. I don't know what these things are, he said, but I need them all the same. He's not even sure why he thinks he needs them, but they're there, so he's grabbing them. He piled them onto a heap. Then he sighed. I still do wish I had a cup. Remember how deserted that island was in the beginning,
Wow.
boys and girls? Look at all that stuff he has. Do you really think he needs all that stuff? And where's his friend? Notice his face? There wasn't much room on the island now. Little Bear had filled it up. He told the wooden horse to get out of the way. That's not how you should be talking to your friend. Climb onto that, said Little Bear. I need more room for these boxes. So look where the horse is. He just piled everything up. I bet some of you, when your parents ask you to clean your room, you just kind of like pile it up, don't you? It's a good time to clean your room, boys and girls, right now. Look, cried Little Bear, a cup! You notice how big they wrote it in bold letters? He's so excited to get it. He's not thinking about anything else. Snap! The roof broke. The wooden horse fell into the sea and floated away. Do you notice if Little Bear has noticed that at all? I don't think so. He just cares about getting more stuff. Little Bear was filling his bottle with water and pouring the water into his cup. Remember how much he wanted that cup. Watch me, he cried. He filled up the bottle. Watch me. But no one was there. Who is he talking to, boys and girls? You think he's talking to the horse? But if you notice, the horse is right here, floating away. It's kind of sad. The end. Ah, I always used to do that, right, boys and girls? That's not a very good ending. I don't want it to end that way. He looked up. He put the bottle down. He walked all around and listened. Where are you? He called. I need you. But no one answered. Who's he calling for? You think he's calling for the horse? Yeah. I need my friend, said Little Bear. I don't need that cup. He threw all his things back into the sea and they floated away. Remember all that time it took for him to get that? But he realized he doesn't need that stuff. All he wants is his friend. He sat underneath the tall palm tree and began to cry. This story's making me sad. Little Bear dried his eyes. Then he rubbed them. Don't rub your eyes, boys and girls. Something spotted was floating by. He ran and pulled it out of the sea. He got his friend back. We're almost done. Hang in there. I only need you, wooden horse, he said. And the two of them danced for joy on the sand. So I know some of you are really lonely right now, but I just want you to know, like, maybe if you don't have a brother or sister to play with, you can get one of your stuffed animals out and just, make believe like Little Bear did. But like I said, this is one of my favorite books, A Friend for Little Bear. I want to thank my son Corey for filming me. Peace.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, make sure you wash your hands. Listen to your parents.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. If your parents say you can go outside a little bit, get a little exercise, that's great. But if they say, just stay in the backyard, just understand. This isn't the time for play dates or anything like that. Read some books. And if you get bored, do some math. Peace. Talk to you soon.